Okay, so we've installed our trim pieces down the sides of the doors, and this is what the hinge will actually screw to on each side. We're going to test fit the doors and make sure that we have an equal reveal all the way around them before we actually screw them to the shed. We've set a piece of 3/4 inch material down on the floor because that's the amount of reveal there is around the door on the inside. So that'll keep it off the bottom, 3/4 inch, and should set everything else up so that the door, is at the proper height. So you don't want to screw them on and then realize that they don't fit, or that because what we're looking for is about a 1/4 inch reveal between the door and the siding and the door and the other door. So we have a nice reveal here, a nice reveal here, and here, and it's all equal and even. And if we go in on the inside, we'll see that that reveal is that 3/4 inch reveal is the same all the way around. So we're going to remove the doors, and we're going to hang this one first, where it sits. Okay, so we have our door set in place, and it's held by a clamp, and we have about a 1/4 inch reveal around our door. This is a little shy here, but that's because the siding's hanging down a little bit, and we've tested to see that the other door fits on with about the same reveal that we have here. And we're ready to install our hinges. So we have a 6-inch long hinge, and we're going to use 3-inch long deck screws so that we don't to resist rusting, and also we want that 3 inches to go all the way into the here's the other door. We want, when this hinge sits here, we want that screw to come all the way into the meat of this heavier member here to give us some strength on it. On these holes here, we're not going to get full depth on our screws. We'll use shorter screws for those, but at least these two we need some, and possibly this third one we need some a heavier screw, a longer screw. So what we do is we line up the hinge, the bolt, with the joint between the doors, and as we tested it before, we want to be right at this corner of the trim to get a good grab into the rail inside. And this has to be perfectly in line with this joint, otherwise the hinges will bind against each other when the door opens. So what we're going to do is hold our finger there, line it up, start this first one. Same thing with these 4 here. We need to use the longer screws to go all the way into the door jamb inside. After our first hinge is set, then we'll get the second hinge and place it on the bottom in the same manner that we did the top one. So we're going to line this up with this joint right here, and our bolt will be in line with the joint between the door and the jamb trim. Okay, we've set both our hinges. We haven't put screws in these two on the top and bottom yet, but we'll do that in a little bit. I want to check to make sure the door swings well. Our door, remember we have our spacer down below cooling off, but there's our door, and it works well. Okay, our first door is set, and it hangs and swings good. We put our spacer back down so we can set our second door on top of it. We'll set it in place, and then we'll try and get that same reveal on all sides of it that we had before. Okay, once again for this door we're going to set our hinge as our 6-inch hinge. We're going to set it with the bolt directly over the joint between the doors. We've got good spacing here and here, and all the way around it matches this spacing. We're going to set it so that the corner of this end of the hinge is sitting right here on this piece of trim, and then we're going to screw it in place. Try and set your screws so that they're directly in the center of the holes, because when this tip actually hits the sides of the hole, it tends to pull the hinge in different directions. So what we're going to do now is screw off the rest of these screws, and we'll set the bottom hinge, and our doors will be hung. We'll give you a shot of look at that after we're completed. Okay, we've got our 4 hinges set, and our reveal's pretty close all the way around all the doors, and so our doors are hung. We can slide inside here, remove our spacer, and then test it. See how they did. That looks pretty good. So our next step is to hang this piece of trim right here, and then this will be finished. Okay, we'll put 2 more screws in there once we finish it, but just to give you an idea what it looks like. So there you have it. Your shed doors are hung.